Let's see what we get in this energy here today, collective. Welcome back, honey. I hope you guys are okay. I am divinely destined. Yeah, if you're new here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you could be 23 years old. 2023 could have been a significant year for you. The second month and the fifth month of 2023 could have been significant for you and your loved ones. You could have had a bad breakup, something didn't work out, maybe you had a bout of depression. Okay, yeah, you didn't want to see something, you were not awakened, you was not aware on a spiritual level, perhaps. Yeah, somebody really wasn't putting in as much effort as they should have. You wasn't being appreciated in the way that you should have been. I see the year 2023, the month of February, and the month of May. Take this message how it resonates. The second house with the fifth house is our work. Okay? You could be a performer here, celebrity, you could be an entertainer. Yeah. Forgive your enemies. I see a masculine energy here that created some sort of chaos. They're bored and they're discontented. Okay? They could be practicing spirituality on a darker scale here. This is somebody who, I feel like they're very manipulative here. Yes. Yep. I see the number 38. This is a very angry person. Very angry person. Very angry. This person is angry. Here. They're angry and maybe at themselves. I see the first house. The sixth house. They're not happy with their job here. The first house with the sixth house. It's not providing them with a lot of stability, or maybe not the level of security that they want to have for themselves. So why are they getting mad about it? Go get another job. Okay? Period. November the 4th could be your birthday. Scorpionic energy. I've been channeling heavy Scorpionic energy. Look at the death energy. Scorpio. I'm right on the money. Wow, death to your purpose. This person kind of just gave up on themselves. That's not our fault, collective. Period. Perhaps they tried to, they had a lot of setbacks here. They gave up. They didn't have no follow through. They didn't have no courage. Their self-esteem is low. Yeah, all that is here. Period. Forgive this person for causing chaos here. Forgive them. Perhaps they caused chaos in the month of February 2023. Yeah, forgive this person. Okay, they're bored and they're discontented. They're bored and they're discontented. They're not happy about their financial status. It's obvious. The second house shows us that. The fourth house, they're not. This person is not financially comfortable, or they don't have that type of financial agility in which they could just do what they want when they want and not have to worry about the financial aspect of things. They don't have that. The fourth house and the second house shows us that. They're upset. Okay, why be upset about it? Go change your circumstances. Fix your circumstances. Don't try to attack someone else that's got motion, that's in their purpose. You don't know what that person had to go through. Okay, you just attacking people. My goodness. Collective. 34 years old. They're a failure. They see themselves as some failure, or they try to cause you to have some sort of failure here. I see the polar bear. The polar bear is our spirit animal. I see Aries energy. This person is operating out of that Martian energy, the planet of war, Mars. Okay? Yes. They took some sort of action here. I believe Mars, the planet of war, Mars, it shows us our energy too. You got motion. You got it from God here. The fourth house with the second house. The fourth house with the second house again. This person is upset with you. They're envious of you because you have a skill, a talent, ability that has brought you financial freedom. that's brought you growth. This person is jealous because you have a nice home, a big mansion, a big house. You live in a gated community. You live in the suburbs. It's something here. Okay? They're showing up here as type of street person. They're showing up here. They're showing up here like maybe like a street person. More on the criminal side of things. You could work in logistics, security for a hotel. So yeah, the number 42, the second house with the fourth house. It shows you, it shows me, it shows us collective that God has given you a skill, a gift, a talent, and it works for you. So why don't they go to God and ask Him, okay? How can they use a skill, a gift, or talent that He has given them? How can they use that, okay, to make themselves more comfortable here? They need to change their focus all day. That's the key to their success. Stop worried about you and stop worried about them. And stop worried about what the next man got or the next woman got. What the next woman is doing, what the next man is doing. They need to change their focus. That's the first step. They know it too. They know it too. They know it. Your name could be Noah, Noel, Joel, Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel. They're envious and they're deceptive here. Envious and deceptive. This is somebody in their 40s. 43, 45, 49 years old. You could love strawberries. You could love bananas. Period. Period. Yes. So I see this material harvest here with the dedicated effort. Yes, God give you the skills. Yes, God give you the talent. But you have to put in that dedicated effort. And the collective has been doing that. Dedicated effort. You have to put the work in to get this stuff coming in. Okay, you changed your focus. You had a deep knowing that you had to change your focus. You had to get more focused. You had to put the effort in to bring this material harvest into your physical fruition. You could be in South Carolina. You could be in San Diego. I rebuke all negative energy in Jesus Christ's name. Period. So I see the number 5. The number 5 is a tower. They need the tower is for this person, these type of people. The tower is it's kind of like when you do, these people do this mirror magic, but when it's reflected back, okay, when that energy is reflected back onto them, they don't like what they see. They don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to look at it. But you need to look at it. Okay, you need to see it reflected back to you so you can see what you need to work on. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that I get here. Take this message how it resonates. They need to look at what they need to do for themselves, and they need to put the effort in. That's the key to their success. That's the key to your success. It's not by trying to take from somebody else and harvest from somebody else and hurt somebody else. My goodness. The key to their success is for them to change their focus. Put the dedicated effort in. Talk to God. Okay, what can I do to use the skill or gift or talent that you've given me, God, so that I can change my financial status to be more comfortable here in life? Period. September 8th, you could be 46 years old. You could be a Virgo. Virgo represents the work. You see, September the 6th, September the 7th, that's Virgo energy. Virgo is going to work. They're going to work when they don't feel well. They're going to work when they're sick. They're going to work when they're happy. They're going to work when they're sad. That's a dedicated effort. I mean, they're going to put that work in. Your birthday could be August the 9th, 1995. Go see where Virgo is located in your natal chart. This could be a man. I see a man and a woman here. Karmic energy. They feel dead inside. They got a lot of unfulfilled hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations, perhaps. I mean, how does that correlate with you being wanting to see somebody else have a downfall? But we can kind of see how that correlates, but they need to change their focus. Okay, we see how it correlates because it correlates by showing us their envy towards others here in life. That's how it correlates. They got some sort of fear. Okay, well, go to God and talk to God about it. Oh, these people are not awakened. I see the third eye. They haven't awakened to their possibilities. They haven't awakened to their authenticity, who they are in Christ Jesus here, their divinity here. You could be a Gemini, you could be a Pisces. So that's Mercury and Neptune. You put the work in to make your dreams your reality. That's Mercury and Neptune's energy. But look at this deception. Look at this envy. These people are deceptive and envious. They're really unawakened here. Okay, they're really unawakened. They don't know what their purpose is. They don't have a clue as to anything of what that could mean in some cases. They just don't have a clue. Or maybe they do. They don't want to do the work. Okay, let's see what else is here. You could be a comedian. Your birthday could be August the 7th. Leo energy. Big Leo. Leo season is up next. This definitely could be somebody that's very prideful here. They're looking at you as a blessing, but you are. You are a blessing. I'm channeling the actor Eddie Murphy. Phenomenal, gifted, funny man. Okay, he has so many good movies. You see, he has a skill, gift, talent that he put the dedicated effort in to cultivating and to get to where he's at. Period. That's the vibe. I see the number 78 to get to where he's at. That's that Ace of Pentacles. He's fulfilling his mission. It's very likely. That's why he got his material harvest. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Man, August the 22nd, 1997 could be your birthday. Some of these people, these envious people, they take other people through. They take people through a lot of stuff here in life, man. It's not fair to the people that they target here. It's really not. There's 2 men and 2 women here. Karmatic energies. They may have thought it to be funny here to keep you in some sort of fear with their deceptive ass. They may have thought it was funny to try to do that to you, to do that to other people. They may have thought that shit to be funny. I see the number 36. This could be a group. The number 36 can show you a group of people. They see you as the blessing that they could rob, steal, hurts. You see what I'm saying? That's not the way. That's not the way. That's not righteous. That's not cool. Yeah. Your birthday could be September the 9th. It could be May the 9th. So Virgo, the planet of communications, Mercury, and we got Taurus, Venus, the planet of love. Communicate love. That's what it is here. Period. Communicate love. You're communicating. You're a gift to the world. Okay. You're utilizing your skills, gifts, talents in a positive way here. Communicate love here. Mercury and Venus energy. Periodicated. Okay. You could be at the arcade here. Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde. We got 4 major planets that are retrograde here. So yeah, it's pretty sad here. This is a sick person right here. Okay, I'm just gonna say mentally they're not well. They're not well. The number 56 lets us see it. I just can never make it up. The number 56 says, yeah, they're on a more darker scale here. The number 8, oh, this could be a dark occultist. This dark occultist is envious and deceptive of a love being here. This blessed being, who could be you, blessed being of love here, and your material harvest. It don't make no sense, okay? It's like, grow up. Figure out what you need to do for you and your family. Leave other people alone out here. Period. Wow. So I see the 9th house. Isn't that Capricorn energy? The 9th house, 10th house. It's about work. You got the skill, you got the gift, you got the talent, but you got to put the dedicated effort in. You got to do the work to get this material harvest. Okay? And it looks like you've been passionately doing that. These people may have been trying to steal your sacral chakra energy. Okay, this envious group of people here. You could be between the ages of 19 and 32 years old here. 19 is a masculine number. 32, they're a criminal. Criminal in opposition to your money, your abundance. Period. You shining. You shining out here. You shining. You're supposed to. Okay? And it's no question as to why. You're made by God. That's all you need to know. You're going to shine. You're supposed to shine. You're supposed to shine your lights. Shine your light. This person said, I'm going to take authority over her sacral energies here. I'm gonna start some battle here with my deceptive, envious self here to create a discord here for an angel. For an angel. For an angel. For a light worker here. For a gifted, intuitive individual here. This is a man that's bored and discontented. Forgive them. Okay, they cause some sort of conflict, some chaos and conflict. I see the death energy, death to your purpose. This person may have been doing death spells on an earth angel, a starseed, a light worker. God has blocked that. Okay? God blocked this chaos. Chaos magic, death magic. Forgive this man, this bored and discontented man who's been doing something dark here, going in between. I usually correlate that to spell work, okay? This person is, I see attacks on the crown chakra and also the third eye. Chaos magic, I see death magic. This person tried to slow down your motion instead of getting their own motion. Get your own. You didn't put in on this man. You may like the actor Chris Tucker. You may like the movie Friday. Okay. He tried to tear down the foundation that he didn't build. He didn't help build. He didn't even partake in seeing whether or not the foundation would be completely laid here. What the hell? This is some weird shit. This motherfucker came in like a wrecking ball. It looked like they put a dedicated effort in, all right, into trying to destroy you, trying to cause deception to you. I see the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, the third eye. This person is insecure. Their third eye is closed. And they could be highly promiscuous with an overactive sexual sacral chakra. This is a man. He's not nurturing. Period. He's kind of like weird. He's a pleasure seeker. He's given his life over to lust, the vile things, low vibrational type of vibe. You could be an astronaut. There's something about the astronauts. You're taking off. Something's taking off. You're out of space. This person can't touch you. You're out of there. It's kind of like this person is trying to comfort somebody here. This is like some sort of vagrant. And I've been channeling this vagrant energy for a while here. This vagrant energy, I've been channeling them for a while here. They need to change their focus. Instead of trying to change yours. They're bored and discontented. You're on your path. This is a criminal right here. This man that's refusing to grow. Only thing that he knows how to grow is anybody could be negative. They could be a practitioner. They could be it seems like a never ending story here with these people seeking out these practitioners. We see the 38, the 35, the 38. This person tried to do something. This person tried to do something to alter or affect your ability to see in the spirit. I mean, if you have that ability, it looks like they may have done that. These people may be deep into that darker aspect of spirituality here. They're refusing to confront their childhood issues. It's just facts. They have an overactive sacral chakra. This person is operating out of the spirit of lust. They have entity attachments. It's just factual. Maybe some sort of incubus, succubus, male, female. Okay. This person is trying to use a light worker's energy to get money. The second house with the third house. This criminal. This envious, deceptive individual. This envious, deceptive group of people, this envious, deceptive woman, take the message how it resonates. Yeah, they're trying to use your sacred energies to do it. This criminal. It's a few of them here. They're not on their purpose. I see March the 10th. That's the planet Neptune. They're not on their purpose. They're not following their dreams. I mean, maybe this is their dream. Maybe their dream was to be a practitioner. Maybe somewhere along the line they just got dark. Okay, they got on that. It's a thin line. It's a fine line. They kind of didn't know when they crossed into that. I don't know what happened. Okay, yeah. You're following your dreams here. That's just facts. Right here and right now. Here, that's just what it is. Wow, definitely could be a man here. So I see that they could have done some spell work on your money. It kind of make them happy. Yeah, this negative Nathaniel, this negative Nancy. It kind of make them happy to see you have some sort of issue regarding your money, your manifestations. That's a sick person. To see you have some sort of chaos, conflict regarding your manifestations, regarding your abundance, your prosperity here. Yeah, that's a sick person. That's a very sick person. Okay? They're not healthy. They're not. And I mean mentally. Because a mentally well person does not do this. I told you they got some sort of mental stuff going on, mental conflicts. If it makes you feel good to see somebody hurt, you sick. You need help. Because it's not like we don't, some people laugh when they get nervous. I mean, it's proven. But to be heinous, yeah, that's a different ball game. This feels like malicious. Yeah. This is somebody that's detached, extremely cold, very rigid. They're like the Queen of Swords, King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out here. They try to call some sort of shot here that they had no business even attempting. They shouldn't even been thinking like this towards you in the beginning. To leave you at some sort of emotional loss concerning your purpose, your destiny here, your wish fulfillment, which includes your destiny and your purpose, which includes whatever that includes. Okay, the fact that they wanted to do this to stop your emotion here is very sick here. This is somebody in their 40s in some cases. In some cases, it's somebody in their 20s, somebody in their 30s, 50s. Okay, you shining. You shining here. You shining. You may like the movie The Shining. Wow, this is pretty sick. The fact that this person is not growing. They couldn't grow no harvest. This is somebody that has an inability to manifest. They ain't got nothing coming in. They can't bring nothing in. Only thing they know how to do is to go in the spirit realm and then manipulate things to try to get something to come in. That's what I see.